Welcome to UXL, where you can learn new skills anytime and anywhere. Visit uxl.com to explore our full course selection. This lesson is part of a larger course. Check the video description below for a link to the full course where you can enroll. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. For your convenience, the course cover displayed on your screen provides the complete course title and lesson title. Let's proceed with the lesson. Lesson: Trade policies and their impact. Trade policies play a crucial role in shaping the global economy, affecting not only the flow of goods and services across borders, but also the economic welfare of nations. These policies include tariffs, quotas, subsidies, and various regulations, each of which can have profound impacts on international trade dynamics. Understanding these policies and their implications is essential for grasping the complexities of the globalized economy. Tariffs, which are taxes imposed on imported goods, are among the most common trade policies used by governments. By increasing the cost of imports, tariffs are intended to protect domestic industries from foreign competition. For instance, when the United States increased tariffs on steel imports in 2018, the aim was to bolster the domestic steel industry by making imported steel more expensive. However, the impact of tariffs can extend beyond the intended protection of local industries. These increased costs are often passed on to consumers in the form of higher prices, leading to reduced consumer purchasing power and potentially lower overall economic welfare. Studies have shown that while tariffs can temporarily protect specific industries, they often lead to inefficiencies and retaliation from trade partners, resulting in trade wars that can harm the broader economy. Quotas, another form of trade policy, set limits on the quantity of a particular good that can be imported. Unlike tariffs, quotas directly restrict the volume of imports, providing a more predictable level of protection for domestic industries. However, quotas can also lead to significant market distortions. When a quota is imposed, the limited supply of imported goods can drive up prices, benefiting domestic producers but harming consumers who face higher costs. An example of this is the European Union's quota on Chinese textiles, which led to increased prices for clothing in Europe while attempting to protect the local textile industry. Subsidies are another powerful tool in trade policy, involving government financial support to domestic industries. These can take various forms, including direct payments, tax breaks, or low-interest loans. Subsidies are designed to make domestic goods more competitive on the global market by lowering production costs. The agricultural sector is a prominent example, with countries like the United States and members of the European Union providing substantial subsidies to their farmers. While subsidies can enhance the global competitiveness of certain industries, they often lead to overproduction and global market distortions. For example, U.S. agricultural subsidies have been criticized for depressing global prices of commodities like cotton, adversely affecting farmers in developing countries who cannot compete with the subsidized prices. Non-tariff barriers encompass a wide range of regulations and standards that countries use to control the amount and quality of goods entering their markets. These can include health and safety standards, environmental regulations, and customs procedures. While NTBs can protect consumers and the environment, they can also be used to restrict trade under the guise of regulatory policies. For example, Japan's stringent food safety regulations have been seen as a barrier to agricultural imports, benefiting domestic producers while limiting foreign competition. NTBs can lead to increased costs for exporters who must comply with varying standards in different markets, potentially reducing the overall efficiency of international trade. The impact of trade policies extends beyond mere economic metrics. They also have significant social and political implications. Protectionist policies, while intended to safeguard domestic industries, can lead to job losses in export-oriented sectors due to retaliatory measures from trade partners. The imposition of tariffs and quotas can provoke trade disputes, leading to a cycle of retaliation that can escalate into full-blown trade wars. The ongoing trade tensions between the United States and China illustrate how such policies can strain international relations and create uncertainty in the global economy. Trade policies can also influence income distribution within countries. While protectionist measures may benefit certain industries and their workers, they often do so at the expense of consumers and other sectors of the economy. Higher prices resulting from tariffs and quotas disproportionately affect lower-income households who spend a larger share of their income on goods subject to these measures. Additionally, subsidies directed at specific industries can lead to unequal resource allocation, favoring subsidized sectors over others and potentially exacerbating economic inequalities. Moreover, trade policies are often shaped by political considerations. Governments may implement protectionist measures to garner support from key domestic industries or constituencies, even when such policies may not align with broader economic interests. The political economy of trade policy involves a complex interplay of various interest groups, including industries, labor unions, and consumers, each lobbying for policies that benefit their specific interests. The effectiveness and consequences of trade policies are also influenced by the structure of the global economy and the nature of international trade agreements. Multilateral trade agreements, such as those under the World Trade Organization, aim to reduce trade barriers and promote a more open and predictable trading system. These agreements often include provisions to address the negative impacts of trade policies, such as dispute resolution mechanisms and rules on subsidies and tariffs. For instance, the WTO's Agreement on Agriculture seeks to reduce trade-distorting subsidies and tariffs in the agricultural sector, promoting fairer competition in global markets. Regional trade agreements, such as the North American Free Trade Agreement and its successor, the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, also play a significant role in shaping trade policies. These agreements typically involve deeper integration among member countries, including the elimination of tariffs and quotas, harmonization of regulations, and protection of intellectual property rights. While regional agreements can enhance trade and economic cooperation among member countries, they can also create trade diversion, where trade is redirected from more efficient global producers to less efficient regional partners due to preferential treatment. In conclusion, trade policies are a critical aspect of the global economy, influencing the flow of goods and services, economic welfare, and international relations. Tariffs, quotas, subsidies, and non-tariff barriers each have distinct impacts on domestic and global markets, with implications for consumers, producers, and governments. The interplay of economic, social, and political factors shapes the formulation and implementation of these policies, highlighting the complexities of managing international trade in a connected world. Understanding the nuances of trade policies and their effects is essential for policymakers, businesses, and individuals navigating the global economy. This concludes the lesson. We trust you found this video informative and engaging. To enroll in the complete course, please use the link provided in the description below. At UXL, we are committed to your learning journey. Each course offers a certificate of completion, online support, and downloadable resource files to enhance your experience. If you found our content valuable, we invite you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to supporting your continued pursuit of knowledge.